Hello everyone, my name's Rebecca and I'm here to talk about therapy, and I'm going to do my makeup at the same time. This whole point is just to help you be able to talk about your traumas, your anxiety to your friends and family. I want to help you ease your way into being open about your feelings. I want you to be able to talk about what's irking you inside. No one needs to hold that in. That's not good for you, because eventually it's going to pop out somewhere else in your life that it doesn't need to be. So I hope this helps. A couple weeks ago I posted a question and it said, if you decide to go to therapy, what would you want to talk about? Now, what would you want to talk about? Now I got a few answers, and I'm just gonna go with one of my cousins. He said, all the trauma I don't share since nobody wants to hear it. So at first, when I hear that, my question is, what one situation are you thinking about right now? What's the one day that you think about as soon as you think about something that you really want to talk about, but you can't because your body won't let you, your mind won't let you, you're ashamed, you are hurting, and you don't want to share your hurt to anybody. But is it hurting you to the point where you can't move on and you're just angry all the time? Why do you want to be angry all the time? You don't, right? You're sad, you're hurting. So let's talk about it. Why don't you think people want to talk about it? Why don't you think people want to hear about it? Because it's shocking? Is it shocking? Because you are probably within a group of people that have the same experience and feel the same way as you, and you deserve to be heard. Absolutely deserve to be heard. And it's not okay that you live with this by yourself. And I just want you to know that I would listen. If it was really hurting you inside, I would listen, because I actually care about you and I want you to be okay. I want you to have the most success in life as you possibly can, because you only get one life, right? You only get one life, so make the most of it. So why would you spend any time being sad because of what somebody did to you? Is that something you think about? Are you thinking about the person that hurt you, or are you thinking about how that person affected you and how that's affecting your mind, your body? How is it affecting you? So, Rebecca, how am I going to talk about this? How can I talk about it when I can't even talk about it to myself? Well, maybe that's a great way to start. Talking to a mirror. Talking to yourself. I know it sounds crazy, but you know what? I'm in a room talking to a camera right now, and I don't care. So listen, just hear me out, all right? I know I look crazy right now, and I just did that with my fingers. Yay. But talk to yourself, and you'll come up with some answers. You will come up with something to respond to yourself. And that's not saying, if you have full-on conversation with yourself. I mean, I'm talking about you, the inner you, the one that you're holding back because you're so busy in life, right? So you finally talk to that inner you, that younger you that have traumatized you. Talk to that boy or girl and say, hey, why are we still thinking about this? What's the part that really hurt us the most? And then what would make us feel better? And you will come up with some answers, I promise. You will. You're gonna say, first, some crazy stuff. Oh, well, if he died, that would be the best case scenario. Would it be the best case scenario? Doesn't help you. Just knowing that person is deceased, is that enough? Because we're still not dealing with what is actually mentally messing you up. What is messing you up? You have to be specific. And that's what therapy is about. We're about digging in and finding out what truly is bothering us. Because sometimes we don't know what's bothering us. We just know it hurts. We just know it bothers us it affects our daily routines, my job, my sleep. You know, I've had traumas too, but we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you, okay? And how you can talk about it to yourself first, and then maybe you can talk about it to other people. I hope this is making sense. So don't assume that nobody wants to hear about it, you know? Don't assume that. That's, you know, and I know it's hard to ask for help, but if it's affecting your day-to-day, if you're not happy, girl, if you're not happy, dude, if you're not happy, why? What's bothering you? What traumatized you? Let me know. Please send me a comment and let's talk about it. I don't mind DMing people and kind of, I'm not a therapist, you know, I'm not a licensed therapist, but I have studied psychology, I have my bachelor's, and I do a lot of reading on psychology, and I listen to a lot of Audible books on psychology, just, you know, because that's what I'm into. And I believe that we could help each other just by talking. Free. That is so free. If we talk to each other, and then, you know, we don't have to worry about opening up to a perfect stranger, which sometimes it's what you need. You need somebody that you don't know to talk to. So I hope this is making sense. I really just need to get this makeup done and go to a meeting, but I really just wanted to make this video and just get it started on like my series. So if anything, you know, you get from this video right now, I really want you to get in touch with yourself. Talk to yourself in a mirror. I'm telling you, you will come up with some answers. And you will start talking to yourself. And it's okay. You're not crazy. You're not. I do it all the time. I'm an only child. I have a half brother, but I am an only child. He briefly lived with me when I was younger. And so I just want you to talk to yourself. Ask yourself those tough questions. What's bothering me today? Why is it bothering me? What moment comes up in your head? What day? You can smell it, you can relive it, and it hurts you. Why does it hurt you? What happened? Tell me. DM me. DM somebody you trust. Because if somebody that you trust and love and they love you back, they will listen to you. Your mom, your dad, brother, sister, best friend, cousins, somebody will listen to you. Your boss, maybe. Maybe you're close with your boss. You know, maybe not. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. It'll be worth it in the end. You will be so happy you talked about it, and you'll start healing. You'll stop thinking about it, because once you start thinking about it, you're going to be saying, oh, well, I already told myself that I'm not going to think about that anymore. I accept that day because I've thought about it and I accept it. We want to get there. That's the end goal, to where you can think about it. It hurts, but then you can accept it because you've thought about it clearly, through and through. You've meditated on it. You've talked about it enough to where you can accept that moment. That hurts so much that you thought you would never feel this way again. You never thought you'd get over it, right? You think about it right now. Oh, I'm never gonna go. I could never. It was so horrible, right? I know it was. I know it was. But you know what? You can get over it. It's possible. It's so possible. And you may not think you're good enough to get over it. I was like, oh, I'm not strong enough. I can't get over it. I'm not good enough. My problem's not big enough. Really? You think your problem's not big enough? I bet you there's a ton of people just like you thinking the same thing. That their problem is big enough. Their problem isn't bad enough. Why? If it's bothering you, if you're thinking about it and it makes you want to die, if it makes you want to hurt yourself, why, that seems big enough to me. So why don't you think it is? I hope this is making sense. So I hope I'm done with this. I use the same brush. Do not copy me. I am not a makeup guru, even though I like to think I am. I look crazy still. Let me just blend this part out a bit. My foundation. Anyway, I really hope you have this conversation with yourself that you deserve. You absolutely deserve to be happy. And some people that deal with trauma don't feel like that. Maybe you're thinking, it's too late. I'm already done. Are you done? How much longer do you have? You don't know. You might have a long time. You don't want to spend another day unhappy, right? Don't do that to yourself. No. I want you to be happy. So let's be happy. Okay? And I want to get you there. I want to help. I want to help you. And, you know, I helped myself out of some dark days. I mean, I don't know if I helped myself, but I definitely was feeling really awful about my life. So, you know, you're not alone. My point is, you're not alone. So just talk about it. Talk to yourself first, okay? Once you talk to yourself, then you can talk to someone else. So anyways, I'm gonna pause this and finish up, and then we can end this video. And we're back. This is the finished look. How do we like this hair? You know, I have to pluck the root here, but I mean, I think it looks wonderful. Look at me as a brunette. Anyways, this is not why we're here. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you got something out of it. Please leave a comment, leave a like if you got something out of this video, and maybe subscribe, because I plan to do more therapy and if you like makeup questions. So if you have something that's really bothering you and maybe I didn't touch up on it today, there will be more videos, and if there's something more specific you want me to talk about, please leave it down in the comments and I will look it up and I will research it. I will do everything in my power to answer your question, because I truly care and I really want to help you talk about your problems so you can live a happy life like you deserve, like we all deserve, right? Because we only have one life to live. So let's live happy. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.